Hey, it's Raideesha, and today I'm speaking to you about when you should hire a professional. When in the process of establishing a business should you hire a professional? I personally and professionally believe that you should hire a professional before you start your project. Yes, not when you started it, when it's good and going along the way, and now you want to call somebody in, but before. Because what you don't know can hurt you and it can cost you a whole lot and you don't even know it. So, the reason why I'm speaking of this is because oftentimes I speak with entrepreneurs who have started businesses and then they get stuck and they need to know what to do. And they didn't realize that what they were doing that they thought was bringing them success was actually creating a big challenge for them. And it only got worse with time. The reason why you should speak to consultants, and all consultants aren't qualified or good, all strategists aren't great, and a lot of people who say they know what they're doing, they don't know what they're doing. So you really have to do your due diligence and understanding how a person works and how they can work in your best interest, even if they have quote unquote proven results, because sometimes proven results are reviews that they got during the process and they actually never accomplished it. And that's why I don't give people reviews while they're doing work for me. I do it after. So the best time to hire a consultant, a strategist, someone to go over your business ideas is before you actually establish the company, before you actually start selling the product. That way you can have a map and a guideline on how to grow into your business. I love when people share with me what their ultimate vision is. One of the questions I ask people inside their business, inside our consultations, our initial consultation, which is an hour, and I have them complete an assessment before we get on the call so that I can have information to go over to understand exactly where they are, their strategic questions that I ask. I love to find out what a person's ultimate vision is. And the reason why I love to find out what their ultimate vision is so that we can create a plan for them to grow into it and realize it versus just doing things by default. Another thing that I wish people knew is that even though you may have an amazing product, the product is not your business, it's something that your business offers. So you need to have systems and processes in place to run and operate a successful business. You need to understand what are your local and regulatory requirements. You need to understand what the federal requirements are. If you're shipping your products abroad, you need to know what the international requirements are in advance so that when you create these systems and processes, they flow instead of becoming as a hindrance and you have to change the way that you do things. Another thing that I wish people knew and understand in business is that it's not all about you. It's about the people that you serve. And I look at reviews, like I'm inside a group with restaurateurs from around the world, and it's about 14,000 of them in there, 14,000 and change. And the things that I see them say about customers, I'm thinking, but that's who you're here to serve. That's how you earn the income that you have for the business. And so when you come into business and you have this amazing product, please do not look at your customers or your clients as being disposable because they're not. They're coming to you because they need you to do something for them and they need you to do it with excellence. So if you find that you don't like people or you don't like serving people, I don't think you should be in a hospitality industry because that's what it's about, serving people. Any business that comes down to serving people, if you don't like serving people, I don't think you should be inside that particular business or have somebody else do it. And you stick to what is a strength of yours, which does not include people skills, right? What is another thing that I wish people knew? I wish that people knew that just because they have an amazing product does not mean that they're going to be successful. There is over, I think I saw a statistic recently, like 80, I can't remember. It's a large number. It's tens of thousands of new products a year that come out. And a very small percentage of them are successful. So even though you may have an absolutely delicious creation, there's tens of thousands of other ones. So you have to understand how your business is going to market this and create a demand and have people crave what you have. So it takes more than just having great skills. And I'll share the greatest challenge that I have in business. is when I work with someone and they have the chef mentality instead of an entrepreneur mentality. Chefs don't really like me for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's the ego thing or something, but they feel like, especially if I say something about a menu, I guess they feel like I'm trying to mess with their artistic um, abilities, something like, I don't know, but it just doesn't seem to work too well. But when you're in business, you have to understand that it's not all about you, it's about the people that you serve. So, this was just another quick little impromptu conversation about culinary entrepreneurship, the business side of food. And I tell you that our program will be launching for the summer about June 21st, but I'll give you some updated information. And just to remind you that we are going to have a business debut in June also to reintroduce my company to you so that you know exactly who we are, who we serve, what we do, why we do it for you, and how we do it for you. And we are all about empowering people to succeed. We are about empowering our clients to succeed with the best resources, the best professional resources ever. And I am passionate about working with business owners so they can understand that they don't have to be married to their business, that they can still have a life and live it according to their terms and conditions, their definition. They don't have to be in the business every day. And if you are, something's wrong. So, this is Raideesha Francis of the Culinary Management Company, where we provide professional resources for culinary businesses. And I look forward to our next conversation. And you can also share your feedback about what you would like to hear me speak about in an upcoming video.